Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring show. Bullish header! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So, a breakthrough already. Pele is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, that's superb. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Pele. It could be in here. It's Pele! Roberto Baggio! And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And he's worked it through. Morientes! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Morientes clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Cafu promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Raul. Couldn't squeeze it through. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Roberto Baggio. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Iniesta. Figo.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Maldini. Ambrosini. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Looking for the run. That looks a cracking ball. He's picked his way through. Swept in. Jordi Alba. And he's picked it up out wide. And that has been cleared. Passing nice and neat. There's the shot! Goal! Spain! And again they hit the front.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Pele. Luis Suarez, and he was alert to it. And he's quick to get it clear again. Raul. For Xavi Alonso. And he cuts out the supply. That's a good ball. And he's cut it out. Xavi Alonso. And that is a little undercooked.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Jordi Alba, and there's green grass ahead of him. Goes for a shot! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. 5 minutes till the break. Nicely weighted ball, knocks it out wide, played back in. He has a look up, well read, and the danger is averted. Busquets cuts out the pass. Raul, and the pass is intercepted. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Beckham. Now it's Pele. Figo. Picked out brilliant. And a chance! It's a goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
This is quite a battle. And there is the half-time whistle. Spain are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And we are already promptly back underway. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Tries to play it through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Morientes. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, can he get onto this? David Villa! Cafu gets it away. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, this looks sharp. Tries to pass it through. That's a throw. And that's definitely not his best. David Villa. Iniesta. Now it's Iniesta. Beckham. Raul. That pass has been well in. He's going for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Spain have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Luis Suarez. He's through here. Well timed, excellent interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Foot in. He has found the way through. He's in space and looking for options.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Cruyff. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
That's been cut out, well played. Suarez is onto it in a flash. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Great vision. That has been cut short. Luis Suarez. Cafu. The ball has bounced loose now. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Iniesta. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well read, nice interception. Raul. Well, that looks a decent ball. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Morientes, Xabi Alonso, and this is Raul. It's Raul! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Raul fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Well, they've got it again. And it's Pedri. Can he get it through?
Spain clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And this is Torres. He is through here. And this is Torres. Real chance! Goal! Spain! And they've got their lead back. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Spain go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Jordi Alba, he's got away. Very much into the last knockings. Played into space out wide. Puyol gets good distance on it. And that's it. Spain can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Suarez might just make this. Well, Massimo Ambrosini is certainly someone with a very, very impressive track record.
Yeah, both as a winner and leader, multiple European and league titles.
And he seems to do it all without any fuss at all.
Yeah, and you've got to remember, he was a bit of a late bloomer. He was probably affected by his injury issues in his youth. But his achievements alone after that, Peter, are pretty legendary.
Figo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, terrible pass. Roberto Baggio. Pelé. Looking to play him in. Bier. And he's gone searching crossfield. Beckham. Maldini does really well to win the ball there. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Maldini. And it's Ambrosini. Luis Suarez. Out towards the flank. And that is a little undercooked. Figo. And this is Figo. Oh, that's fabulous. Gullit.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Beckham. Oh, that's a key interception. Manchester United do look happy to keep things simple here, Jim. Hit the byline and get it in the box.
Well, they've certainly got the players for it, Peter. When you've got guys who can whip them in like that, you want to be giving it to them as much as you can.
Some really good ball movement. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Tries a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Cole.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Maldini. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Tries to play it through. Oh, well measured. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Always onto this. Big chance! It's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Oh, it's come loose. Drogba. Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Knocks it into space, and it's been played through, and he's managed to get free. Roberto Baggio with the cross. Gerrard. Pullet puts his foot on the gas, and it's Figo. Can he get on the end of this?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Now it's Figo. To Maldini.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Vieira. And this is Drogba. Oh, that's a fine interception. Chiellini. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Manchester United are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Oh, it's a great ball here. Suarez is fouled. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not...
Luis Suarez! Figo. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gerrard. Pullet. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Vieira. It's a good spell of possession, this. Beckham. Crosses it in. They've won a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Cole. It's a good run down the right.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Drogba. He's looking wide. Pinches it off him. Cole. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now, can they get him away? He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking for options for movement, and he's picked it up out wide. Cafu just loves to go forward whenever he can. Beckham tries to pass it through, and this is Gerrard. He is through here. Great chance! Roberto Baggio. Pele. Great vision. Vieira. That's a smartly directed ball. Looking for the run, and this is Drogba. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckham with the cross. Gets his head on it! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. And that should get the job done. And this is Coba. Roberto Baggio. Now Cruyff. He can run onto that. And he's well... Chance! He has done it! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Beckham. Gerrard. Gerrard proves just a little bit too strong. 5 minutes left on the clock. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. No way through. Cole. Luis Suarez, looking understandably energised after his goal. Now it's Coba. Pull it, and he's on his way!
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. He's in a great position here. Pelé. Nice control. And we're done. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Drogba claiming the man of the match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Is now on sale in the stadium hall.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
We have already started here.
Looking for the run.
Now it's Hullet. That'll be a throw.
Luis Suarez really is a player who can do everything. He makes a more than decent target man, and his energy levels mean the opposition defence are constantly under pressure.
And that, I guess, is essential if you're going to play pressing football.
Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cafu.
And that is a little undercooked.
And this is Luis Suarez. Up towards the front line.
Well-timed, excellent interception.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Thuram. No goals as yet.
Now, who's going to be first to this?
And it's Gerrard. Cruyff gets over and intercepts.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Maldini.
Mohamed Salah.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He is through here.
Might be danger here.
And the shot!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Kaka is offering a right smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's gone looking for safety.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gerrard.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Cafu.
That's been slipped through.
Oh, real chance! Goal, Milan!
That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's Gerrard. Hullet. And this is Hullet. Hullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Now it's Pelé. Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Cruyff. Cole. Kaka.
And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Kaka. Mohamed Salah.
A player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. And this is Cruyff.
Takes a shot!
Thuram can get it clear. And now the breakaway. And it's Gerrard. And this is Hullet. He has found the way through. There's the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. No mistake! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Chiellini. Nicely aimed pass. Knocks it into...
Shot a goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
There will be one
Absolutely,
there.
Certainly not as big as those trying to stop them.
Can he get on the end of this?
Well played right, Rummenigge. Rummenigge! They scored!
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates...
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Lovely chance for a shot! And that was probably asking just too much.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
That has been cut short. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Kaka.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that's a dangerous ball.
Oh, shooting chance!
Distributed tidily. Cole, and that interception was most necessary.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Cruyff.
Nicely weighted ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Plays it in low. Well, we expected better, and so did he.
Cole, and here's the chance to counter.
Oh, Red, nice interception.
And this is Luis Suarez. And this is Luis Suarez. And he's got the... And the finish! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down. Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Pelé. Brilliantly cut out.
Kaka.
Rummenigge tries to pass it through. Now there's a fine ball.
Cruyff. And this is Luis Suarez.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And He's had it nicked away. Gerrard.
Ah, he's given it away.
Maldini. Can he get it through? Delivers the ball. And the shot!
Substitution in progress.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, good-looking ball. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge. Now it's Mohamed Salah. That looks a good ball through. Goes for a shot! Sticks it away! Two ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Hullet demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Hullet. Chance here to counter. And it's Gerrard. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Hullet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Well, that has not gone well. Great vision. Rummenigge
2 added minutes
just
has been
eases him off the
indicated.
ball. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
He intercepts the throw. That's well read.
Number 8. Hullet. Number 88. Gerrard. Coming on the field. Number 20.
And that is as far as it goes. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game.